Alright, so this is another one-day read, first read of the month of February. So this is Murder and Mayhem in Washtenaw County by James Thomas Mann. For those of you who don't know, he is a local historian, and he has written a lot of really great books on Ypsilanti and Ann Arbor, and usually very thin, brief books, quite easy to digest. That's what I like about him. Now, this book does get into nefarious things that happened in the county, but you need not worry about rereading the exploits of some of the more famous, let us say, criminal personalities and incidences in Ypsilanti or Ann Arbor. So you're not going to end up just rereading a book that is heavily focused on the death of Richard Stryker or the serial killer book on John Norman Collins. Mr. Mann seems to know that if you're interested in that stuff, you've probably already sought out that material. Now, I do want to get into who the author is just a little bit. Far from being an ivory tower academic, James Mann, he's quite the, pun intended, man about town. Sorry that these pictures I have of him here, these clips I should say, are in the dark. This is him doing his Highland Cemetery tours that he does in October. Lots of fun, brings you to a lot of interesting historical graves and tells some very, very bad jokes. But yes, for a guy that you would kind of stereotype maybe as being constantly in library archives, we see him around the city. He's been in, I think he actually lives in Ypsilanti itself. And he can be seen around at the place I work. I work at a building that's leased by the state of Michigan, and several people there have seen him and again have been on his tours that he gives, particularly when he does fundraising for Highland Cemetery. He actually does give them out all year round, but his popular ones are in October. And he is actually going to be at the Ann Arbor District Library tomorrow. That's Thursday, the 2nd of February, 2023. And I am going to that event, and hopefully I might even see some other local people from some other clubs that I'm affiliated with there. Thank you, and you all have a great evening.